Backrooms is based on a worldwide YouTube phenomena based out of the world of creepypasta, and I'll be honest with you, I've never dove into the creepypasta verse or any of these backroom short films. And I know it's like an open playground for filmmakers and horror connoisseurs to go. And there's been so many people who have put hard work and effort into making this a crazy fever dream that people just eat up. Now, one person in particular is the king of the backrooms, and that is one Kane Parsons, a young person who's been working since he was a teenager on creating the myth and the lore in some of the finest backrooms videos you'll ever see. So I hear. I say that because I've never seen any of them, so I'm not going to say there's not someone better than him, but this guy's firing on all cylinders. And well, he just turned 20. He had his first movie release, and it is a fucking smash hit. And I speak of Kane Parsons. This kid's a phenomenon. He apparently, for the past 5 years, has written this Bible. He knows where it's all going, and he got the shot to make a big budget version of this. Now, I know it's still a shoestring budget compared to Marvel movies, but for a 19 or 18-year-old kid to go and get this much money and to make so much money at the box office, it's astounding. I'm so happy that young filmmakers like him and Curry Baker and people like that are getting their shots. Am I jealous? Sure. But guess what? They put the work in and they deserve it. And now their hard work is paying off. So let's get into the nitty-gritty here. All right. So Backrooms, the movie, takes place in the 90s. And we have this kind of guy going through a divorce. He owns a furniture store. He lives in it. He's an alcoholic. He's just going through a rough time, and he's realizing power is surging at his place, even when they're not open. And someone comes out to look at his breaker box, and they're like, well, everything seems normal, but I don't know what these buttons are, and I don't know what could be causing the issues you're speaking of. And it's eating away at this guy. And then one night, he sees a crack in the wall in the basement, and he realizes it's a gateway, a door to a back room, essentially a mirror universe of where he's at. You know, in what's the movie Kreger did? Barbarian, when Justin Long discovers he has all this extra space in his house, and he's like, oh, this is going to add more value to the house. That's what this guy's finding in his retail store. And it's interesting because it starts off as this weird, grungy looking room with abstract furniture and stuff at a weird askew kind of vantage point. And then more and more this guy goes to explore, and he's finding these weird and creepy areas. He thinks maybe there's other people out there, and of course nobody believes him. He tells his therapist, she thinks he's crazy. He tells his workers, and they think he's crazy, but he hires them to document him going in. And while they're there, some crazy shit hits the fan, and this man and his workers go missing. And then the therapist goes to the store looking for him and discovers the tape that he put marking the door leading to the back rooms. And that's just the basic plot here. And yes, we have stuff with this therapist going through her own stuff and the workers. It doesn't matter. This movie is kind of a slow burn, but it's creepy, it's eerie, it has its own vibe. And like I said, an 18 to 19-year-old person made this. So guess what? Even if it's not the top of the line, glossiest movie, it has a distinct universe and style to it. It reminds me a bit of Severance. Severance is bright and stale, but this is kind of stale, but it has this sepia tone. And like I said, it takes place in the 90s. And the set design, holy heavens, the set design is just exquisite. And it's so original and distinctive and unpredictable and just a wild ride. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of on the fence a bit going into it and watching it. I'm like, I want to come in here hating it. I want to prove everyone that this movie's not as good. And you know what? Fuck me. I was wrong. This movie is good. I will say it's slow, but it takes time to get where it goes because, well, you got to get to know our characters. Now, that's another thing that I kind of have an issue with. It doesn't know whether the furniture store owner is the main character or the therapist, and that kind of bugs me a little bit, but whatever. It kind of shifts points of views here and there. But the third act of this movie is gonzo, and I love that. I got to be honest, I did a long work week leading up into going to see this, so I dozed off a little bit here and there, but I was conscious for 90% of it. And I'm going to go see it again, but whether I was in and out of it, what I saw was pretty damn good. I had a great time, and let me tell you, the cast, Chiwetel Ejiofor is our furniture store owner, and he is just a gosh darn delight. When isn't he great? He gets to shine even more than he's already shined in other films in this. And then as his therapist, we got Renate. I'm saying her name wrong. Worst Person in the World, or what's that movie with the Skarsgård that came out like a few months back? A lot of awards play. It doesn't matter. Sentimental Value. Yeah. Her. She's great. And I'm not used to hearing her speak English, so she's doing a good job here. And she sells emotion well. And then you got Mark Duplass as this kind of interesting character. I don't want to dive into it, but if you'll see it, you'll be like, oh. And then you got the workers. I'm going to say their names wrong. All right, I'm sorry. You got the daughter from Shrinking, Lukita Maxwell. I think I said that one right. She's pretty good as like this kind of like damsel in distress and this kind of spunky worker. And then as the documentarian, you got, this is where I'm going to fuck it up, Avan Jogia. I don't know how he's in a lot of things, but I know him oddly enough from Victorious, or the big screen wise, I know him from Zombieland Double Tap, and he's good here. I didn't even realize it was him until I looked it up. I'm like, holy shit. And all these people thrown together in this weird, wacky universe, it works so well with them. They're fantastic performers. And there's creatures, and they're fucking spooky and airy, and yeah, I can't wait to check this one out again. Well, is it the best horror movie out there right now? No, not in my opinion. In my opinion, right now, the most bang for your buck is Obsession. I saw that movie months ago. Loved it. Haven't stopped thinking about it. Just saw it again the other day. Still loved it. But that review's elsewhere. You can check that out on our page. But for what this is, I love the fact that this kid who did stuff in Blender and put YouTube videos out there and created this whole epic world, I love that he's getting to shine. And will he do more in this universe? I'm sure. I'm sure they're going to do more. There's early buzz because this movie's making money hand over fist. So I'm just happy to see a young up-and-comer get to shine. And so young. That's so amazing. I love it. I know I keep beating a dead horse here with that, but hey, man, props where they're due. And like I said, I also saw this at an Alamo Drafthouse. Now, this is the second time I've seen a movie at Alamo Drafthouse, and not the right environment. The last movie I saw was The Boy and the Heron, and that was when they opened the Boston one. It was not great. This wasn't great. And the first time I went to one of these dine-in theaters like that, like to this extent, a big one, was for A Quiet Place, and that was the worst place to see that too. Like, I'm trying to get scared here and enjoy like a creepy movie, and then you got waiters coming and going. Not the right environment. But seeing it with an audience, that's what you want to do. Don't wait for this one to stream, because the audience reaction and being in there and feeling it, that's what you're paying for. That's the atmosphere. That's the sauce. Yeah. So I don't know. Did you see Backrooms? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you agree? Do you disagree with me? Did you watch the shorts? Did you go on cold? Did you like the shorts more? Did you like the movie more? Is the movie on par with the shorts? Let's talk all things Backrooms in the comment section down below. While you're at it, if you could toss me a like and subscribe, I'd be super duper grateful. So grateful that I'll put out daily videos right here on this platform for your viewing pleasure. And if you're looking for a pop culture podcast, guess what? I host one, and it's called Movie Toast, News and Reviews, and it's available wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you, and please stay toasty.